friends, welcome back. This week is Star Wars week, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have my Yoda ears on, and I am ready, decked out and ready. So, this week is Star Wars week because May 4th is known as May the 4th Be With You Day. They call it that because in the original movie, they say May the 4th be with you. So, it's a little play on words. This week, we're going to be doing different characters, drawing them from the Star Wars movie, and doing different art projects, not just drawing. So join me this week for lots of fun Star Wars activity. Today, don't know if you can tell who we're going to do, but we're going to draw Yoda. All right? This is the fun project we're going to do today. And this is a fun project because it's just use simple shapes. We're going to use a circle for the head, a large triangle for the body, two long rectangles, and then we're going to use two smaller triangles that are the same size for the ears. All right, guys, let's get started. You can use colored construction paper or white construction paper or regular white paper and color it using crayons or markers, either one, all right? All right, let's get started. All right, guys, the first thing we need is a circle for our head. So the circle doesn't have to be really big. This is the circle that I have here, and I'm going to show you a trick. I took a coffee mug I had in my cabinet, and I just drew, let me show where put it where you can see it here, and I just traced around my circle, around the opening, what's called the mouth of the cup. So let me show you. There is my circle, plain and simple. Then I don't have to worry about whether or not it is a circle or not. Okay? So, then I cut this circle out. But before I cut this circle out, I'm going to make a triangle right over here. Okay? And this is going to be the triangle to the body. Let me make this a little bit bigger because I'm using my whole paper here. Okay? And then this part here, if you look at Yoda's robe, there is the outside of the robe and then there is underneath the robe. So, these are just my rectangles, and I thought it was easier to draw the rectangles on either side of my triangle, okay? And then, for my ears, I'm going to pull this up just a little bit more so you can see it. Then for my ears, I'm going to make two, and I will tell you a little trick. You're making two triangles, but if you're afraid you're not going to get them the same size, you could cut everything else out and then fold the paper in half and cut one triangle. And if the paper's folded in half, when you would unfold it, you'd have two triangles, okay? So I have my circle for my head and my two triangles for my ears, my big triangle for my body, and my two long rectangles, okay? So we're going to cut those out, and I already have them pre-cut out for you so that you can see them. Okay, so here is my circle. Here is my two triangles, okay, for my ears, and then either side of my rectangles for my big triangle. Now, when I color my big triangle, I'm going to take it and color the middle a darker brown, and these outside of it, I'm going to color the rectangles a lighter brown. If you don't have a lighter brown or a darker brown in your crayon box or in your marker box, you can simply with a crayon press harder on the middle triangle so that it will be darker, and then press lighter using less pressure on your crayon for the outside rectangles. Okay, when you're done, they will look like this. You're just going to line them up right along your triangle, and this is the outside of the robe, these two long pieces, and this triangle is on the inside. Then you're going to take your two triangles and you're going to color them a light green, okay? But before we color them a light green, you're going to want to make little lines, okay? Can you see? Those are kind of hard to see. So I just made a line going along the outside, a line going along the other side, and then two sporadic lines in the middle. Okay, that means just two lines. They don't have to be the same length or real long. Okay, and then you're going to color it a lighter green. And again, you can just apply lesser pressure and it would be a lighter color. Then for your face, at the top of my head, I'm going to draw 1, 2, this one is a little bit shorter line, and then a third line, and they're all kind of, these two are angled in, and this line is in the middle. And then in between these lines, I'm just kind of curving lines. Okay, just like that. These are kind of like the wrinkles in Yoda's head. And then right here, below these wrinkles, I'm going to do some curved lines. And if you look at Yoda's head, right above his nose, he has some wrinkles. He's kind of a wrinkly, he's an old guy, so he's kind of wrinkly. Then on either side, I'm going to do a circle. Okay? And inside this circle, I'm going to do the reflection of his eye first with a little bit bigger open circle and then a smaller one down below it. And then I'm going to color in all around this black. Okay, and that is his eyes, and then the white part left is the reflection, the reflective part of his eye. Okay, and then around this, I'm going to do a curved line up and then a curved line down because Yoda kind of has football shaped eyes. Then I'm going to do a curved line on this side going up, a curved line down going on that side. And then right below, I'm going to do a little rainbow line or a horseshoe. And in the middle of it, I'm going to do 2 little dots for his nose. And again, he's kind of a wrinkly guy. So I'm just going to make parts of little wrinkles that come off of his, out by his nose on the sides of his mouth. And then right here, I'm going to do a small little smile. And Yoda has a wrinkly smile too. So I'm just going to make short little lines that look like they're wrinkles coming around his mouth. Okay? Then I'm going to take my green and I'm going to color my Yoda face. And this is what it will look like when I'm done. And when we're completely done, we're going to get a white piece of paper. Okay? and we're going to start assembling our Yoda. All right, so let's get our white piece of paper out and our glue, okay, and then all of our pieces. The first piece I'm going to glue down is my large large triangle, whatever shape this is. Okay, I'm going to glue that down first. And when you put glue down, you want to make sure that you get it on your edges of your triangle so that it will stick down. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. Make sure you push the edges down. Okay, so that it stays. And then the next part I'm going to do is the outsides of my robe. Okay, so I'm going to line them up first. Okay, and make sure that I have them right. Then I'm going to turn them over and put some glue down. And again, press it down. I'm going to do that both sides. Okay, and then here is my Yoda head. And I did this when I first made my Yoda. Make sure that when you color your triangles, that they're going opposite ways. Otherwise, you'll have two ears going the same way, and you don't want that, okay? So you can turn it if you need to, but once you draw your lines on, you can't really turn it, okay? So I'm going to put my Yoda head on. Okay, just like this. Then I'm going to put my Yoda ears on. My other Yoda ear. Okay, looky there. There is my cute little Yoda, and he was simply made out of shapes. Now, on this Yoda, I wrote do or do not, okay? There is no try, okay? Do or do not, there is no try. This is a Yoda quote from the movie, okay? So from one of the movies. So there are lots of Yoda quotes. If you want to find a Yoda quote and write your own at the top, you can, or you can use this one. Do or do not, there is no try. All right, I would love to see your Yoda, so take a picture and post them, all right, and have fun. Remember, if you make a mistake, make it a happy accident, all right? And may the force be with you. Keep creating.